Hey there, thanks for clicking on the video. Do you want to know a secret? Come close. Closer. You're one nosy son of a bitch. Wow. What a way for me to start off my first video, calling my viewers names. I wonder how that goes over. Look, I understand. I completely get it. I click on these videos myself, right? I love to see where people are at in their financial journeys and try and get an understanding of whether or not I'm doing okay, etc., etc. Since this is my first video YouTube channel, it's my first YouTube video on this channel. I've done some gaming stuff. You can kind of see this back here. But anyway, since this is my first video, I want to take some time to show you what you can expect from this channel. I'm hoping to take a video vlog of different pieces of my personal journey through finance. And hopefully you guys will be able to like follow along and learn some stuff along the way. I will be trying to do this as like an educational resource. So we're going to go over the basics. We're going to try and figure out the different pieces. I am not a personal finance guru by any means. I am not a financial advisor.
You're a phony. Hey, everybody. This guy's a great big phony.
So I can't tell you what to do with your money. You're going to have to figure out what to do with that on your own, but I'm going to try and pass along information that I know. Please correct me in the comments and tell me what I'm wrong or different ideas or any of that sort of stuff. I do not believe there is one path to a financial security / freedom or retiring early or any of that sort of stuff. I think that there are multiple ways. I think it's more or less getting into a niche that you actually enjoy doing and then moving along with that. So on this channel, you can expect all sorts of different pros and cons of different account types, different retirement plans, strategies, how to buy a house, so on and so forth, anything having to do with personal finance. With that, I hope to throw on some jokes here and there, and things will probably be pretty good. Just a learning experience along the way as I document my journey and where I'm going. Anyway, so if any of that makes you excited for what this channel has to offer, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like, tickle something. I don't know. I don't have a tagline yet. All right, let's get down to business. Okay, not so much warfare, but we do have warfare on the personal finance front. A little backstory with me. I am an average Joe working a 9 to 5, come home on the weekends and try to have some fun. With that, I guess YouTube videos are now becoming my fun. So whatever that means. I did get a degree from an accredited university in electrical engineering, and I'm currently working as a software engineer. I will say that my income is maybe a little bit higher than normal, but I digress. But with even getting that education for myself, I still have to be diligent in my finances. There's a thing out there called lifestyle creep, and as your income goes up, your expenses rise with it. I'm trying to avoid that as best I can. Not to the extent of being a miser, right? Like I'm not out here trying to make sure that I have a lunch meat sandwich every single day of the week or that my coffee is homemade or something like that. I don't drink coffee. I don't even know why I brought that up. But anyway, not in the extent of like not going to Starbucks or not blah, 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 blah. But in the extent of being conscious of my purchases and making sure that I'm putting enough away in retirement so that I am set up for the future. Now, are there times in my earlier years that I could have been a little bit smarter? Abso-freaking-lutely. Probably. I mean, who knows? But probably. I did get luck along the way. That's for sure. I bought a house pre-pandemic. But all of those factors have helped set me up for success. All right, so here we go with net worth. Now, I'm going to take this from a beginner's view. We are an education channel here after all, and I want to try and make sure that people understand what net worth is, how to calculate it, and how to do this on your own, right? Now, if you know what all that is, I'm sure many of you already do know what that is. There's a timestamp down here that's going to tell you, hey, you can jump to the net worth calculation part of it. For those of you that don't know, net worth is easy as what you own minus what you owe. It's a very simplistic idea. It's your assets minus your liabilities, right? What's positive in your financial picture and what is negative in your financial picture. In the broad space thing, I'm going to edit in some list here and hopefully show you that the assets are anything that would be positive. This could be things like a house or a vehicle. You could throw in your TV or, such as a thing of a Cowboys signed memorabilia or a football, you know what I'm saying? You can tell that I'm a bit of a fan. I won't be utilizing many of these small things to calculate my net worth. We're going to be going big picture. As I said before, these could be a lot of different things. The house, the car, what else? Cash accounts, retirement accounts, jewelry. I don't know, your fridge, if you really wanted to throw it on there. Probably not. You're only going to get like $100 out of it. But anyway, just trying to take a big picture look at how much you are quote unquote worth. And then on the opposite side, these things like liabilities would be anything that's negative. This would be personal debt, credit card debt, a car loan, a personal loan. Maybe you borrowed $100 from your sister for, I don't know, teeth whitening strips or something. I don't know. But that would all be necessarily negative because someone wants money from you, right? So you need to take that away from your net worth. So that would be anything liability, right? Mortgage. I don't know if I threw that in there, but anyway, yeah, those different things. So if I've done my job as an editor, I've listed out a couple of different things. I'm going to cross through right now what I am not personally utilizing in my net worth calculation. Feel free that if you have something of truly intrinsic value, not like a $10 hat or whatever. I mean, this has got DeMarcus Ware's signature on it, which is kind of cool. And there's Nick Folk and Chris Canny, but I feel like DeMarcus Ware would be one of the more prolific names on this hat, but it's not going to get me more than like $50. So I won't be adding something like that into this calculation. It's going to be big ticket items such as the house, the car, and my cash accounts and retirement accounts. And then, the mortgage is going to be the liability side. So with that, let's walk through my assets. First up, we have cash accounts. I have two different cash accounts that I run, and I have a checking account and a savings account. I'm going to get raked over the coals in the comments. I absolutely know this. You're going to be astounded by the amount that I have just sitting there dying to inflation, / the one that's in my savings account is with a big bank, and that big bank is only giving me 0.01% interest a year. I know that I need to get that into a high yield savings account. I just haven't done it yet. And that's on me. So my checking account right now is valued at $22,880.94. My savings is sitting at $14,946.68. It has my 6-month emergency fund. We will talk about that in a later video. But anyway, that interest rate of 0.01% is I'm ashamed, but here we are. I'm being completely transparent with you. Now for the big piece of the pie. It's going to be my house, right? This building that you're looking at that I'm sitting in right now. And it is currently valued at $283,500. Obviously, I still have a mortgage against it, so it's not completely on the net worth, but that is a big chunk of my net worth currently. Thank you, pre-pandemic buying. I had no clue it was going to happen. I will probably never have a return on property like this because it's just gone super high in a very short amount of time. I currently don't own any second properties or rental properties, so I don't have any of that to factor into this equation. Okay, so lastly, on the asset side, I have my retirement accounts. This is going to consist of two 401ks from two different jobs that I've had, a Roth IRA, an HSA, and a personal investment account. The market has been in a lot of fluctuation recently, but currently they sit at $109,708.08. I know that seems like a pretty good amount. It is split across a few different accounts, so I don't have just a lump sum sitting somewhere that's just building on itself a lot. I mean, my 401ks kind of do that, but I really would love to jam pack that together and just put it into one thing that's hitting a lot of dividends and watch it skyrocket and go up over the next couple of years. Still working toward it, still shoving away a whole bunch of money to hopefully get that completely squared away for my financial future. But anywho, moving forward, this brings me to the liability side, my negative side. And I am lucky enough to only have one thing that is really hitting on the negative side. I paid off my student loans for my degree. I've gotten past any kind of personal loans that I've ever taken as far as from gifts from parents, that sort of stuff, or any loans from parents or family members. I don't take out personal loans from banks or anything like that. I don't hold a credit card balance. So only one thing that's actually going against me, which is the mortgage, and that is currently sitting at $88,151.92. Okay, and with that, that means my assets over here, my liability over here, and then just to calculate it, we're going to add these up, subtract that, boom, we're done. Don't subtract the negative, but yeah, you just take away the liability. Anyway, so with that, that brings, drum roll please, a total of 350,883.78. That's crazy. That's a little higher than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. That's me at 30. There you go. I will say that there are a couple of positive things that have happened. I am paying down my mortgage substantially. I took a 30-year note and I'm currently on track to take it out in 14 years. I'm on year 6 of that 14-year stretch. And and then along with the pandemic just causing prices to absolutely skyrocket, there's a lot of equity that's come in. So I haven't realized much of this net worth, but currently at what the market values it at, I walk away and have $350,000 in total. That's nuts. That is nuts to me. Which is super cool. But anyway, this has been exciting to you. If you want to learn more, follow my progress on my financial journey, any of that sort of stuff, hit that subscribe button again, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. I would love to see you guys in the next video. Well, we're going to be dropping a Monday, and we're just going to be going through all sorts of different stuff. I think the next one is going to be about budgeting in general, because I think that's the first place that people should start when looking in their financial picture. All right. I will see you guys next time. Enjoy. Until then, see you later. What's going on here? All right.